Jumbo, welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Are you checking in? Perfect. I'll just need your name then. Oh, I know that name. We are so glad to have you here. Congratulations again. How was your flight in? Oh, wow, that sounds very fancy. Well, I am so glad that you made it here safely, and I would love to get you checked in to the Royal Asante Suite. All right, let me see. We are just a little bit early, so I'm going to call up to just make sure it's ready. If you'll please excuse me for just a moment, I'll get that taken care of. Perfect. Jumbo, this is Gibi. Our special guests have arrived. Is the suite ready? Okay, great. Could you please send bell services? Wonderful. Thank you so much. They are getting a few surprises ready for you. So while we wait, we'll be able to take you up very shortly, but I have bell services on the way to come collect your bags. And I can tell you a little bit about the concierge lounge and a couple things around the parks. Does that sound good? Awesome. So during your stay, you will have access to the concierge lounge. Right now, we are serving vitafunio, which is the Swahili word for snacks. So please feel free to partake in any refreshments you might like. There's food, beverages, and snacks all throughout the day. Yeah, you'll be able to see the schedule of presentations. It should be in the literature that's found in your suite. They begin at 6:30 a.m. and conclude at 10 p.m. So you get a nice chunk of time. Oh, before I forget, let me give you this. Now, there will be a lot of surprises in store for you during your visit, but this is just a little bit of magic to get you started. Would you like to take a look inside? Fantastic. Ooh, this is filled with so many goodies. Let's see. First, of course, we have one of 10 Disney gift cards, and each one is loaded with $1,000. So you are going to have a wonderful time shopping for yourself, for souvenirs for your friends and family, and these can be used all throughout the parks. You will find a total of 10 in your bag. Yes, there is a safe in the suite, of course, of course. And then going in, we have a lanyard. If you'd like to start your pin collection, this one features some of the classic Disney villain women. We have the evil witch from Snow White, Ursula from The Little Mermaid, Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians, Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. I think Ursula's my favorite. Absolutely. And it comes with 4 little collectible stickers. Oh, I've been meaning to get this. This is the Codenames Disney Edition. If you're looking to just unwind and relax after a long day at the parks, but you want to keep the Disney magic going, this is a very fun game to play. You don't need too many people to play it either. Have you ever played Codenames before? Oh, it's one of my favorites. I hope you. And I can write your name on this right away so you can start displaying the fact that you are here to celebrate. Okay. There we go. And we can go ahead and put this button right there. That looks perfect. Oh. This will certainly come in handy. This is a rain poncho. Afternoon thunderstorms are pretty common here, so you'll often see people walking around the park with their ponchos on so that they can continue the fun. The rain does tend to pass really quickly, but you'll be glad to have these. Plus, once the sun comes back out, you can put this back in your bag and away you go. I'd especially recommend them in Animal Kingdom. There are some parts of the park that don't really have any covering, so you'll want one of these, or a couple of these, in your bag. Ah, here we have a little Disney Princess mini-series. This is the mini-series 2, and there's 12 to collect. You'll have to tell me which one you get. I think I would probably want to get Mulan. She is my favorite. Rapunzel as well. Even a couple princes in there. Oh my gosh. They gave you a Star Wars luggage tag. Now, this has been absolutely fantastic, the addition of Galaxy's Edge. Oh my gosh, you are never going to see Star Wars the same way again. It's incredibly immersive. And whether you're one of those people who saw Star Wars a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, or you're one of those people who can quote every line from every movie, traveling to Planet Batu is going to change your life. There's so much to do there, so much to see, and the Disney Imagineers have been dreaming up ways to immerse guests in their favorite stories for over 65 years, and everything they've learned is on full display there. How cute is this? I'm gonna have to get one of these myself. Speaking of, we have a little friend for you, it seems. Grogu. Now, this is a very special Grogu. Now you can see, right now Grogu's very happy, but maybe he had to wait in line for a little too long for one of his favorite snacks. And now, Grogu is grumpy. I love these. What a great little plush. Oh, fantastic. This looks like it is the Up memorabilia mug set. Adorable. Comes with a little pen. I have just met you and I love you. So you can write down maybe a diary of your time at the parks. Comes with a miniature adventure book. Oh my goodness. And long notebook as well. This would be perfect for to-do lists, things like that. Carl and Ellie. Have you seen Up? Oh, such a sweet movie. Here is the mug. It says, "Adventure is out there." I got to meet Russell and Doug over at Animal Kingdom a while back. Russell is definitely the friend that you want to have along if you're ever out in the wilderness. And Doug... Oh, sorry. Thought I saw a squirrel. All right, where were we? Oh, this is gorgeous. In this bag, we have a Disney photo album. This is an absolute necessity, especially on a trip as special as this. Here we have Cinderella's castle on the front. And this is going to be very useful for your memory maker photos. If you don't know what that is, we have professional photographers all throughout the park. Memory Makers is the service that lets you download all of those images and you can purchase them for print, all of them captured by our PhotoPass photographers. So that will also include the on-ride photos as well. If you go on Splash Mountain or Fast Track, you can get those photos printed. I do see here they've included that in your prize package, so do be sure to make use of that, capture all your magical moments. You can see inside here there's places to store each photo and a spot to write a caption. Oh, this is perfect. A nice pen to go with it as well. I'm really glad they included that for you. It's one of my favorite things is looking back at old photos. And sometimes it's nice to have them printed out in physical copies rather than just on our phones or computers. Ah, yes, of course they included Minnie and Mickey ears to spruce up your outfits, get a little more festive. I love these because they are so comfortable and easy to wear, but they really make your outfit a bit more magical. And then we've got, with our inclusion of Marvel in all the parks, they've been selling some awesome souvenirs, and it seems like they've included one in your gift basket. This is actually a bottle opener. You may have mistaken it for Thor's hammer, but this should help you unwind and celebrate like a hero. We've got, just keeps going, a Stitch magnet from Lilo and Stitch. One of my absolute favorite characters to run into at the park. Another awesome game to play on your downtime. Not that there will be much, but maybe on the plane ride home. We have the Uno Pixar Edition card game, and it includes a special rule to make it a little more interesting. Are you an Uno expert? I could tell. I could tell. I think the special rule has something to do with Pixar trivia, so you could always get an edge up there. It seems a few extra snacks have been included. little Mickey Mouse in the corner. You will find Mickey Mouse themed foods and snacks all across the resort and all the parks, trust me. And we had to include an official Disney autograph book. What you'll want to do is take this autograph book around the park, and when you meet your favorite characters, get them to sign your book. You can take a photo with them. Some people will print out the photos and paste it in the book next to the signature. Each signature is completely unique to the character and is such a fun part of going around all the parks. You can find different characters to say hello to, get your signature, and make a magical memory. Finally, we did include a few of the guide maps to help you get started, sort of wrapping your head around each of the parks, which ones you might want to visit first, and I would love to go over them with you if you'd like. Absolutely. We can start with the Magic Kingdom. Would you like me to go through them briefly, just so you can get a little bit of an idea of what parks you might want to visit first and what you'd like to see? Absolutely. Here, let me open up the Magic Kingdom map for you. I'll lay it right here in front of the counter. So, in the Magic Kingdom, now this is what is typically referred to as the hub and spoke design. So you can kind of think of this spot just south of Cinderella's castle as the center of a wheel, and then each themed land sort of radiates away from the center. So we start on Main Street. That's going to be right when you walk in. Then here's Adventureland, Frontierland, that connects to Liberty Square, then Fantasyland, and Tomorrowland. That's the basic design concept. The hub and spoke was used at Disneyland in Anaheim and was adopted here at the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. It's continued to Tokyo, Paris, Hong Kong, and Shanghai. It makes navigating the parks pretty intuitive, and you're able to see absolutely everything. For most guests, the experience is going to begin here at the end of Main Street, near the train station. But because you will be entering the park with your tour guide, they'll actually be driving you to your destination and bringing you through what we call backstage. I think the place they bring you into the park is on the east side of Main Street here. As to my personal Magic Kingdom recommendations, I really love the newer additions to Fantasyland. If you have time to check those out, which I am sure you will, I suspect that your guide will recommend the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but also be sure to visit the Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid. Oh, let's find that on your map. It is right here. That ride is so close to my heart. You sit in a seashell and it takes you through Ariel's story. Total Disney magic. Okay, let's have a look at Epcot. So, Epcot is divided into two major parts, Future World and the World Showcase. Here we go. Future World is here, and you can probably see this very iconic geodesic sphere. This is Spaceship Earth. That's what you see when you think of Epcot. there's actually a ride inside that sphere, and a couple of my fellow cast members are always sure to go on it when they visit the park because they like the fragrance that's introduced inside the attraction. It's actually something that gets used quite a bit in the parks. Soarin' Around the World, which is over here in Future World West, it uses scent to help with the story. Then at the World Showcase, we have the pavilions of Mexico, Norway, China, Germany, Italy, Japan, Morocco, France, the United Kingdom, and Canada. Here, towards the middle, is the American Adventure, and all of this is situated around World Showcase Lagoon. World Showcase is truly an amazing place. You'd probably expect to see recreations of landmarks and things like that, and that is all there, but the attempt to provide an authentic experience gets far deeper than that, much more detailed. For one thing, people from the represented nations work at their respective pavilions, so when you visit the Italy pavilion, you can speak Italian with a person from Italy. Absolutely awesome. I feel pretty sure you'll be able to see all of the attractions with your guide, like I said. So I will just recommend my absolute favorite shop, maybe anywhere in Disney World, and that is Mitsukoshi here. It's a Japanese department store. They have traditional goods like kimonos, beautiful tea sets, gorgeous art, but they also have an abundance of fun anime items and souvenirs that your friends and family are sure to love. I adore that place. It's a huge store. You could spend all sorts of time in there. Okay. Let's have a look at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now this is another park where I think that your guide will be able to get you to all the attractions that catch your interest. So I will recommend building your own lightsaber and build your own droid experience. Oh, I assure you, if that sounds even slightly interesting, it is better in person. That's going to be at Galaxy's Edge, right there. And I've seen people come through here with their droids and their lightsabers, and they're just amazing. It's an experience where age doesn't matter, so the adults who get these are at least as excited as the kids who do. And Galaxy's Edge is right here on the map. It might make sense to clarify some of the language that you'll hear. Galaxy's Edge is how we refer to the themed land within Disney's Hollywood Studios, the same way we might say like Fantasyland. Once inside, though, people usually refer to where they are as the Black Spire Outpost on Planet Batu. The other kind of specialized area is Toy Story Land. That's right over here. Toy Story Land is really cute. Everything's made out of giant building blocks and Tinker Toys and things like that. Colors are super vibrant and whimsical. It's kind of as if they emptied the entirety of Al's toy barn and you get to go play inside of it. So those are sort of the niche areas of the park. And then the majority of the park, these areas here, are designed to reflect the style and feel of Hollywood. The buildings are Art Deco and Spanish Revival, so they give that feel of golden age nostalgia. You can sort of picture yourself seeing Hollywood through the eyes of Walt Disney in those early days of the studio. I think you'll have a wonderful time. So, that brings us to our backyard. Animal Kingdom. The whole park is so beautiful, so thoughtfully created. You'll probably notice, here we go, this park uses the hub and spoke layout, just like Magic Kingdom. And Discovery Island is at the center here. And then that is surrounded by Pandora, Africa, Asia, and Dinoland, USA. One of the things that I really love about Animal Kingdom is that it's sort of the reverse of the other three parks, where the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Disney Hollywood Studios, they go to great lengths to present iconic built environments. Disney's Animal Kingdom goes out of its way to tone down the focus on the buildings in order to bring the natural world to center stage. For my personal suggestion here, I guess the only thing I'd mention is that many people focus on the flights of passage when visiting Pandora, but also be sure to ride this right here. This is the Navi River Journey. It's a boat ride along an incredible glowing jungle, and this experience is absolutely entrancing. Have you seen Avatar? Oh, so beautiful. You can only imagine what it's like to experience that in person. And then, of course, that's over here in Pandora. And that is the river ride. It goes all throughout here. All right. So if you'd like, I would love to go over what you can experience here in the resort. Absolutely. First off, the Zahanati Massage and Fitness Center, they sent you a $500 gift voucher, so you can use that there. And that's going to be a great way to relax and unwind, give your muscles a break. And I'll be happy to make an appointment for you if you want to set that up before making your way to the suite. Or the concierge staff will be happy to arrange that at any point during your stay. Okay, absolutely. You can do that with them then. And in terms of your room, I suspect you know most of the details by now, but your suite is going to have 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, living room, dining room, kitchen, office, and a sitting room. There's 1 king bed and then 2 queen beds and a queen sleeper sofa. So you do have the potential to sleep quite a few people. There are original artworks from Africa, 2 balconies, 1 with a treadmill, in case you want to get your steps in as you look out at the animals. And everything about the suite is designed to make full use of that sweeping view of the savannah. Even the soaking tub has a view. Really, every time you look around, you'll notice something new. Every inch is thoughtfully designed and beautifully furnished and decorated. I truly hope you enjoy it. I love about that suite in particular the balance between the built and the natural. You'll see what I mean in just a few moments. Now, we talked about the concierge lounge. You'll have full access to this throughout your entire stay with us, and your tour guide will be taking you to all of the parks. But you'll also have use of all of our resort transportation. So if you should need to go anywhere at all, we offer ATM, currency exchange services, laundry and dry cleaning, mail services, whatever you need. And like I said, we also have the massage facility and state-of-the-art fitness center. In terms of dining with us at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, we have a range of choices available to you. Over here at the Jumbo House section of the property is where you will find the majority of the dining locations. If you're on the go, the Mara is a great place to find snacks, quick breakfast, any sort of light fare that's at the ready, so you can get on to whatever the day holds for you. If you prefer a buffet, we have Boma, which features a mix of familiar choices alongside a rotating selection of cuisines from over 50 African countries. I love it there. It is a chance to go on a culinary safari. In particular, the seafood offerings are unlike those you may have tried before. So delicious. The South African curried lobster is a dish many of our guests enjoy. There's also a spicy tomato stew that's just lovely. Adjacent to Boma is the Victoria Falls Lounge, where you can go to enjoy a cocktail or choose from our vast selection of South African wines. And then in terms of fine dining, we have our restaurant Gibi. And there you'll find vibrant African-inspired takes on favorites, such as the Botswanan-style beef short ribs, Moroccan lamb shank, as well as vegetarian options like curried cauliflower bisque and African koki corn. So delicious. And my suggestion is, if you find yourself at Gibi one of these nights, is to try the beet mousse. It's a mousse of strawberries, coconut, and beets with chocolate cake, candied beets, and balsamic strawberries. I'm not sure if it sounds like it makes sense, but having tried it, I think your mouth will be very happy. Gibi is also home to the Wanyama Safari, and this is an entirely unique experience here at the lodge. The safari takes you through the Animal Kingdom Lodge Savannah, which is entirely separate from the habitats of Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. You'll enjoy a 90-minute guided safari and then return to Gibi for a lavish meal, including signature dishes paired with African wines. This is one of the most exclusive and sought-after dining possibilities anywhere at Walt Disney World. If you arrive a bit early, you'll get to enjoy a brief reception that we hold for our safari guests. We can absolutely book that for you. Over at the Kidani Village section of the resort, which is just a short distance in that direction, we have Sanaa and the Sanaa Lounge. These are in the style of a spice market and serve cuisines of East Africa and India. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sanaa is home to a really unique dining opportunity: lunch with an animal expert. It's an intimate little setting, and a dozen guests can join at a time. You'll get to meet with one of the great animal care cast members who can answer all of your questions about the animals, their habitats, care, and behavior. I love it. In many cases, after lunch, they'll take you out to meet a tortoise. They're adorable. The food is lovely as well. If you're going there, I would highly recommend the Indian style bread service. Now, this is a sort of signature offering there. You choose from their selection of amazing breads, and it comes with 9 different savory and sweet jams and spreads and things to eat with. It is a feast for the senses. And of course, in addition to our restaurants, we do offer a full room service menu if maybe you just want to hang out in that awesome suite of yours. Beyond what you might expect from traditional room service, we have programs for delivering gifts, balloons, baked goods, chocolates, fresh flowers, anything you might need for an even more special celebration. If any of that seems in order, I'll be happy to put you in touch with Disney Signature Services. Okay. Then to finish off the on-site facilities in terms of shopping, we have the Sawadi Marketplace, and it's located right off of the lobby. They have a selection of African arts and crafts, as well as Animal Kingdom Lodge merchandise, basic sundries, snacks, gifts, etc. Those sorts of things. And while I'm on the topic of shopping, this is very useful to know. All of the stores throughout Walt Disney World will deliver your purchases back to your suite for you at no charge. So there's no need to carry items around with you. No, it's all taken care of. Now, there are 2 pools at the resort. The closer one to you is the Uzima Spring Pool off the east side of the lobby. Right behind you, it's a huge slope-edged pool with a water slide and lounge chairs. There's a poolside bar, towels are provided, of course, and then near that is the Hakuna Matata playground, as well as Pumbaa's Fun and Games arcade. To the north of the lobby is the Jumbo House campfire, where we have nightly storytelling. Beyond that is the Arusha Rock Overlook, which is a beautiful vantage point to view the animals. It's also where you can enjoy our movie Under the Stars every night. Now, in terms of your room specifically, are there any ways we can improve your experience? You'll find a variety of beverages on hand, but are there any particular requests for special items you would like to have us stock your refrigerator with? Sure. How about any preferences of pillows? Wonderful. And do you have any special requests for linens, extra blankets, anything like that? Okay. You will find the suite stocked with premium toiletries. Do you have any need for products apart from what's customary? Okay, and may I offer you our nightly turn-down service? Oh, I like to encourage it. It's just a nice touch. A little bit of extra service? Sure. Are there any guests in your party who we can better accommodate in terms of accessibility? We can have wheelchairs and mobility scooters brought to the room, for example. We have cast members throughout the resort who are fluent in many different languages, American Sign Language included. In the parks, there is a variety of accessibility options for guests, no matter what their needs might be. Your tour guide will be able to navigate those options with you as well, but please let us know if there's anything we can do here at the lodge to ensure that you and your party can fully enjoy your experience. Absolutely. Well, no matter what you need during your time with us, we are honored to have the chance to help. Essentially, we have tried to anticipate any wish your heart might make. The concierge staff works closely with our colleagues at Enchanted Extras and Disney Signature Services to provide an experience beyond any possible expectations. If we haven't encountered a particular request before, we are surprisingly good at finding a way to make magic happen. It's our job, and it is our great pleasure to give you the most amazing stay possible. Well, I'm sure by now they have your suite all ready for you. It's been such a pleasure meeting you today. I'll be very excited to see how the remainder of your stay goes. All right, here is your gift bag. Don't forget that. And I'm sure you're going to hear it a lot, especially around the resort, but let me be the first to say Asante Sana, which is a Swahili phrase meaning thank you, very much. We hope you'll have a magical stay with us, and again, on behalf of all of us here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, Asante Sana.